Now arriving at Newport. Change here for Williamstown, Seafoam, Altona and Westona services. From Newport, this train runs express to Laverton.
Welcome back to Stray Trains. In this video, we're going to talk about why 514M looks a little different from the front. What happened, how did it, and look at its future on the railways. Hope you enjoy the video. As you may have guessed by looking at the thumbnail, an accident happened, and well, that is correct. The reason why we actually are riding this set on the Werribee line is because the accident occurred at Yarraville Station, meaning we ride 514M conquering a journey that it did not finish one evening. So let's throw back to what exactly happened. On Tuesday, December the 12th, 2023, right from the crack of dawn, 514M ran various services on the Cross City group, coupled to 481M, 482M. Later that day, during the peak PM, 514M was rostered to run the 5:53pm Werribee Limited Express service, run number 6503. The service would run the usual express stopping pattern, which includes running express from Footscray to Newport. However, the train service was cut short at Yarraville due to a collision with a car at the Anderson Street level crossing situated on the down end of the curvy Yarraville station. Now, fortunately, there were no fatalities or anything major in terms of human life in regards to this accident, and the only bad thing that really happened was indeed the train getting damaged. However, Yarraville station is particularly dangerous, especially towards Werribee, and even more so when a train is running express through the station at a fast speed. We'll take a look now at a few clips just to demonstrate how curvy the station is and how little time drivers have to react when approaching the level crossing on a Werribee express train. See that bridge there? Alright, we can see it here from platform number 1. Let's take a look at now a different angle of a Werribee Express service. And this is pretty much where the vehicle would have been on the level crossing. As you can see right now, you can barely see that bridge about, 150 meters away from the level crossing. And to actually see this car, you pretty much have, 50 meters of notice, but just about nothing. So this really does demonstrate why, at least in my opinion, I believe this is one of the most dangerous level crossings left on the Metro network that really should be fast-tracked. Fortunately, this incident was not that bad, but you just never know what might happen in the future. No doubt it's quite fun to ride a Comenge on a Werribee Express service past Newport. Plenty of boosting that occurs. Anyway, let's fast forward all the way to Werribee Station, where the train is idle for a little bit of time, so we can really take a good look at the damage, or right now, the fixed damage. Fortunately, didn't have my old phone on me, but take a look at this on the pit. It says arriving at Werribee, and then Werribee, making no mention of that the train is actually terminating at Werribee, just treating it like an all station on the line, which, I don't know, I kind of found a little bit unique. And here it is, 514M, an interesting paint job fix. We can see right here, much lighter shades of yellow and plenty of black, which definitely stands out from the typical blue triangles and yellow fiberglass. One thing that I do find interesting is the actual rectangle around the lights is in perfect nick. Pretty cool. The lowest numbered carriage on our network, 1008T, is part of 513, 514M. And I guess a question asks, who would have thought this late into the life of the Comenge that we would ever see a repair quite like this? To be able to stand inside this carriage in 2024 as well, it, possibly might have not happened, as it was thought that this set would be retired from service. However, that was not the case because it was repaired. Now, there is no doubt speculation or some belief there that this might be the last ever type of repair that we see on a Comenge, in other words, the last type of repairs we see on a Comenge after a pretty significant level crossing accident. A couple of years ago on the Craigieburn line, 445M, 446M was involved in a train v car accident, and that led to the subsequent retire of that set, so many thought 513M, 514M would follow suit. In my opinion, I hate to say it, but I don't think this will be the last repair of this type on a Comenge train. It is very possible that it is the last of its type on the EDI Comenge, as those are the ones that are going to get retired. The ones that we're riding right here, for example, with the yellow interior, are the type of trains that are going to get retired first before the Alstom or the green interior ones get retired later on. So it is possible maybe we'll see it again on an EDI, but I'm tipping if we do see a repair like this ever again, it's probably only going to be on an Alstom train, being that these EDIs are, well, could be on their last day at any given point in time. And I think that should leave us with one final message, and that is, especially with this EDI Comenge, but the Comenge in general, let's ride them as much as we can, take as many photos as we can, and enjoy them whilst we can, because you just never know when a set may get retired and run its final service. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and I think we'll leave it at that. Cheers.
Your next service to depart from platform 1 will be the 959 Flinders Street, running express from Newport to Footscray to North Melbourne, then stopping all stations to Flinders Street. Your next service to depart from platform 1 will be the 959 Flinders Street, running express. To depart from platform 1 will be the 10:03 Frankston, stopping all stations to Frankston except Parkdale via Flinders Street. Your next service to depart from platform